All right, as you can see, I finally got all the parts laid out in the power supply, and there's 8 pounds of crap in a 5-pound box. So it took a while, you know, try and make measurements. Basically, what you do is you box out the size of what each part takes, and you got to do a lot of different math, and you got to try a lot of little different things, and sometimes you do get lucky. Now I got lucky. Now you look at these two tubes and they seem far apart, but what's going on is underneath there's a choke, and the choke can't be next to this transformer, otherwise it'll induce voltage into the choke or a magnetic field which will cause ripple. Now the whole idea is you put a choke between the two capacitors to get rid of the ripple, but you could actually, if you put the choke on the same level, too close together at the wrong angle, you'll pick up the magnetic field and you'll end up getting more ripple than if you didn't have the choke. All right, now these two resistors, this one is for setting the current through the tubes, which regulate the voltage, and this one here goes to the screens. This tells you, this meter will have a shunt across it. This here tells you what the current is through the circuit. So when you adjust the output roller tuner to the frequency that you're transmitting on, the current dips. That's why you got to have a meter. Now I'll show you the bottom of this thing. And this thing is really heavy. Oh, let me show you the back first. The back has an output octal for the output voltages and one of these connectors for the AC. Okay, let me put it on this side. And hopefully we can go down that low. Okay, in the bottom there, here's the choke. Okay, here's the transformer. That's the best I could do. You know, if you this power supply, if you were to build it, would probably be twice as big. Okay, and I'm pretty certain I won't get any ripple induced. What causes the ripple to be induced are these guys here, these E-core. They're E-shaped cores, and they put out a magnetic field. And then there is on this transformer a strap around it to prevent that. It is a shielded transformer. It's got metal shields. It's got the magnetic shield around it. But you know, basically, when you go looking for old information on old transformers, how close they can be to each other, those books are sometimes just a quick article. They're really hard to find, but I did the best I could. Now it's just a matter of wiring it up. All these wires, some of them we shortened up, and you know, they'll be run to the right places. But I stayed with it, and this thing is really, it's got to be at least 15 pounds, if it's not 20. Okay, but that's I got everything on there, and I'm still going to add features on it. I want to be able to switch between keying the key that will work the relay in the transmitter, or it'll run the screens. And what I'll have to do is, right now this is a 1/4-inch jack. It's a ground and a hot. If you use a stereo jack, then you can get more options, and that's what I'm shooting for right now. Get it all working as a power supply, get all the functions working, and then maybe update it. Just to stay busy. All right, this is a stay busy project, and I work on this a little bit each day, and the rest of the day I think about it, you know. And cutting these holes for the tube sockets, I want to tell you, this might be real flimsy aluminum chassis, but it's not real aluminum. It's either tempered or it's got some other alloy in it. It's very tough to grind or to drill. It doesn't. This front panel is the same thickness, and it's soft. It's soft, regular. This is probably real aluminum. This is some type of alloy. But these seem like pretty good sockets. So we'll see. We'll find out. You know. But I did stay with it. And I just want to tell you, I watched a video before The guy was showing how to fix something. He changed all the capacitors. And when he was done, the thing didn't work. That was the video. See, people used to put a lot of negatives in. When you get inside of a video, the first thing you look to see how many negatives there are. If there's a lot of negatives, you just exit the video. You know, when people take their time out to put a negative, and you see there's 3 times as many more negatives as positives, you know the video is a piece of junk. But YouTube wants you to watch the video because they got their own little agenda going. They're giving me a lot of short videos. You know, cat meows funny, cat jumps in bathtub, you know, dog runs away with this, you know. It's really annoying. And I want to show you, I got to put this at the end of the video. Here's Bugsy. I found Bugsy in the parking lot. And Bugsy, he juggles the ball between his ears. Some kid threw this out of a car. It's part of a Happy Meals. This parking lot I walk across has a McDonald's nearby. And this was the first time one of the Happy Meals didn't get ran over. But the kids nowadays, you give them, you know, something like that, they don't want it. They want something with a computer in it. They just toss it out the window. This was the first time one of them landed in a spot where cars don't drive around, so it didn't get ran over. I went by it twice. I said, let me pick it up. And I felt bad for him. I was going to do a little routine, but I don't want my video to be banned because of was this a product endorsement or you know, the rights. I looked up the Warner Brothers actually owns the right. This is from Space Jam 25 or whatever they're up to. I think that's it. All right, that's it.